Hey everybody, this is Kevin with Kevin's Card Collecting, and we have made it to part 3 of a 3-part series of the Donald Blomdahl 3-month Patreon package. If you guys remember back in April, Donald sent me a box for my Patreon box, and he had called me ahead of time and we agreed on it, but he was going to send me 3 months worth of Patreon in one package because he had a large box to fill, so he decided to fill it up with 3 months worth of product. So back in April, I showed part 1 of the series out of this box. And then last month, for May, I showed you my May Patreon package from him. And, May. And then here we are in June. It's hard to do your months backwards, by the way. It's easier to say your months in forward, but not reverse. But here we are in June, and now we're opening part 3 of this massive Patreon box. So without any further ado, let me slide this out of the way, and I'm going to pull items out one at a time. Now there's not a whole lot left to go through as far as individual product, but this is something that Donald and I had been working on kind of behind the scenes together, and after a lot of discussion, he was generous enough to send me a quite interesting product here. I'm just going to show it to you. I won't show you the sides because that'll give it away. But there's one box of cards. Followed by another box of cards. And yes, those boxes are full of cards, and I'll explain in a second. Then he sent me a checklist, which is awesome because it's going to help me out tremendously in finishing off this endeavor, I'll call it. I'll show you that list in a second. And then these are a couple oddball items that I'm anxious to check out. What are these? What year is this? Oh, 1982 and 88. Oh, look what's on the cover. Wow. Alright, I'm going to show you guys here in a second those oddball items, but first and foremost, check this out. This is a checklist of what's in these boxes. A nearly complete, and he told me ahead of time, and I'm not expecting a full set because he already warned me that there are some missing cards. But this is a nearly complete 1984 Topps set of baseball cards, and he sent me the checklist so I can go through it and determine what cards are missing and what I'll need to complete the set, which really won't take much considering that these boxes are chock full of cards. But as you can see, and again, I'm not going to go through every one of these. There's just way too many, but the majority of the set is here. So at a later date, I will go through these and check and see what cards are missing and ultimately replace them and finish off the set. Yep, and then there's the second half. So these are really, really cool, Donald. I know 84 is your favorite year. And ever since last year's set of cards, the 2019 Topps was throwing in the 84 throwback cards, it kind of reinvigorated my desire and interest in the 84 set. I know you liked it as well. But after some discussion, Donald does have a complete set of 84s, but he's got a couple of incomplete sets, and that's what these are. These are incomplete sets that will be a fun project for me to finish off and go from there. So again, I got the checklist to work from, so that'll be a huge benefit. So thank you very much for that, Donald. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And the last couple items, this is going to be a short video, guys. I opened up more than I should have last month, but I was just having fun. But these are just cool little oddball things. I'm going to enjoy reading through these and looking at them. But Baseball Digest magazine. This one's dated May of '82. And this one is March of '88. Obviously Nolan Ryan on the cover of that one. I'm going to guess this is Jimmy Key, the major's most proficient pitcher. I've never seen one of these magazines before. I don't really know much about them, what they're all about. Oh, wouldn't it be awesome if you could send off and order some of these products now? That would be so much fun. But it'd be cool to read the stories and the articles in here about specific games that may have been played after they had just happened. And of course, for us, it's ancient history. Look at Chris Gwynn, brother of Tony Gwynn. That's cool. Yeah, this is like ancient history for us. But at the time, this was the latest and greatest news. Sports posters again. If only we could go back and buy some of these items. How much fun that would be. Own a piece of sports history. That's funny because this magazine has become a piece of sports history. Oh, look. I just noticed that. Tony Gwynn. Hitter Deluxe. Is there an article on him? Is there a table of contents in here? Yes. Page 64. I may have to do a highlight on this. Is there an article on him? Oh, there is. I may have to read this article. Kind of like what Donald does, maybe. Wouldn't take too long to read through that. That would be fun to share that. Good old Tony Gwynn. Check out that Tony Gwynn picture. And that's, in that day, that was a recent photo of him. Wow. Too cool. Well, guys, that's really all I have to show from these 3 video series on Donald's Patreon. But thank you so much for joining me. I had a ball going through it. These last 3 months have been fun sharing with you guys. Donald, again, is an awesome, awesome, awesome individual. Good man with a good heart. And that's what I love about him, his friendship, his fellowship. He's a true brother in Christ. He's a brother in this community. And just he should be what we all strive to be. And he is what we all should strive to be. He is, I kind of jokingly call him the godfather of my channel. Because there he is, up high, overlooking my break table. So, thanks again, guys, for watching and joining me. Set Mr. Johnson back up there. Thanks for joining me in this Patreon package day. And please join me in my next live stream. Look forward to seeing you guys again next time. God bless and take care. Bye-bye.